Why? Okay, let's see. Can we record? Record to the cloud. All right, we're beginning, you guys. Let's begin. Let's see who else we have. Dee, thank you for coming. Min, good to see you. Hannah, and Min, and Dee, and Nam, and Leon, and Dippo. Where did Dippo go? I just saw Dippo. Dippo, what happened to you? Dippo was here, now he's not. Dee, how are you? Dee, are you here? All right. Something's happening. Hannah and Dee and Nam.
Just
Leon.
7 patients student in the
Yeah,
class.
I know there's 7 in the class, but it's almost time to go. Wendy's here. Good. Now there are more people coming. Hello, Wendy.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. It's Sunday. And what are you going to do? You are in Hanoi. What Leon's going to go to a coffee shop and drink watermelon drinks. Just kind of cool. What are you going to do today, Wendy?
Now I'm stay at home.
That's good. It's raining here in Hiroshima, Japan. So I think maybe I'll stay at home too and get some rest and listen to some music.
It's sunny.
I like your shirt there, Leon. Ready to study. I used to joke with my students. I say, ready, Eddie, spaghetti, go. Hey, Dippo, how are you? Dippo is back, the mysterious Dippo. How are you, Dippo?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm good today.
So, Dippo, you're in Ho Chi Minh City. What are you going to do today?
I don't know.
Yeah, think of something to do. Computer games, Dippo.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
I was late.
Dippo, I asked you before, do you play other students, not students, but other, teenagers all around the world when you play online?
Yeah.
Yeah. What countries?
This is my brother's baby.
Your brother gave you that. That's wonderful. It's graduation.
Yes,
there.
she is graduation yesterday.
From primary or secondary, Mr. Leon?
High school.
High school, very cool. And so what college, what university will she go to?
She is going to she have
I know that one. Blah,
many university to come.
Many universities. That's a famous university, Leon. Many universities. Dippo, let me ask you that question again. Dippo, if you are playing, oh my gosh, what's he got? Oh, that's a wonderful little bear. I like it. Dippo, if you are going to play online, do you ever play students or guys from Vietnam who live in different countries? Like they speak Vietnamese?
I play every country.
Oh, okay. Now, are there guys like they're speaking Vietnamese, but they live in Germany or France or America, Canada? Because sometimes students join our classes from like little Henry. Henry is joining us in British Columbia. Hello. Henry, how are you?
Good. I tried to do the homework, but I couldn't find anywhere the homework. So I just had to the thing that I got pictures of. I used those as evidence, and I merged like
merged it all together. All right.
And I just changed them all together.
You guys, I got to put that word merged. Henry just used a great word, merged, is to push it all together, you guys. He merged his homework points. Nice. Hey, man,
I couldn't find any information, so I literally just said, I look at the pictures and I'll just use my ideas from there. There's only one information. I used all 3 ideas.
You have 3 good points, Henry.
You fuse all the ideas from everyone?
Yeah, he merged 3 ideas from 3 different sources. It was okay, Henry. You covered the homework just right. I'd say it's pretty good. Hey, what's Min's background? Min, is that the famous Millennium Falcon in Star Wars, Min? I know that spaceship. We've seen that spaceship before. Hey, Min.
Yeah?
Min, that portal, is that from Star Wars or is that original?
is original.
It's pretty cool. I like it, but be kind of scary if you were in that glass bubble floating over the planet. I would just think, okay, I've been doing this for 5 minutes. I want to go back to Earth. You know, I feel like it's going to crash into the Earth or something. Hey, Sela, thanks for nice homework. Very good. Oh, there's Henry. Henry, this is much more expanded than you did in your thing. That's incredible. So I think we're going to read the Henry condensed version because this is, Henry, this is huge. By the way, Henry,
I tried to add as much as possible.
oh my
I
God.
couldn't find any ideas. So
How
instead,
about how about if you read just
I use
one?
ideas from the thing that we used last time for our
All
homework, and I merge them to a longer sentence. I just turn them to a longer
I
sentence.
merged them to a, Henry, just read one of these then, okay? Because, if you read all of these, it will be like tomorrow we'll be eating lunch and you'll still be reading these. Okay, so just
Okay.
read one of them. All right.
Okay, I'll read mine.
You want to? Okay, let's make sure everyone's here though first because it's only 11:02. Some people are late. I have to just check microphones, Henry. We have Sophie and Tai or T, Tuang Hong, Tan, Hannah, Eric, Andrew. Andrew, thank you for helping people with the homework to understand. You did a nice job of pushing it all together so people really understand. That's kind of you. Thank you, Andrew. Eric, how are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Eric, that looks like a famous painting by like a French painter.
No, it's not a painting.
It's real?
It's real.
Oh my gosh, where is that place? It looks like heaven.
Um, uh,
I want to go there all afternoon,
no,
Eric.
I
to
don't
relax.
want to be in the heaven. I'm not
Oh,
in the
I wanna-
heaven.
I want to go there and sleep for 20 years and wake up later. Just get a really
I
good.
don't know where
Okay.
I'll find it in the internet.
It's beautiful. I really love it. Hannah, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Thank you for good homework as usual, Hannah and Sophie. You guys do a great job. I'm always impressed with Hannah and Sophie and Andrew. Andrew Nyo, what's going on? Talk to us.
He never talked.
Well, he's pretty cool. So it's like, I don't have to talk. I'll just text message. Andrew, how's the week going? Are you on school vacation?
Yeah.
Wait, Andrew. Andrew, are you there?
Yeah.
Andrew, what's going on? Tell us about Andrew's life. Anything interesting this week?
Andrew
No.
eat, Andrew sleep.
You know, Leon's
Andrew
going to
play.
get watermelon juice or something. That's pretty cool.
I know
Henry,
everything.
Henry knows everything. He's all seeing, all knowing, right?
No, I know exactly what Andrew did. He ate breakfast, he ate dinner, he ate lunch, and he sleep.
Okay.
Exactly.
So now, Andrew, this is very interesting. Andrew ate crackers, he ate dinner, he ate lunch. Henry, quick question. Was it everything in that order? Crackers, dinner, then lunch?
No, I said breakfast,
Oh, you
lunch,
said
and then dinner.
breakfast. I heard you say. Hey, Chloe's
Breakfast
here.
and-
Chloe, are you still in Shanghai?
Yes, I am.
Really cool. What are you doing in Shanghai? Your mom said your dad is teaching at the university and he's teaching English, or what does he teach, Chloe? Oh, there's no voice, Chloe. Your microphone just went
He
out.
does not teach in the university.
Oh, okay. What does he do? He's a teacher, right?
Yeah, he's an ICT teacher.
Ah, is it ICT or did you say IT?
ICT teacher.
What is ICT? I know information technology. What is ICT?
ICT is like computer science.
It is computer science, yeah. I used to teach English to IT students in Japan, and they have to learn the big language Python and Microsoft C. Those are programming computer languages, which are kind of fun to learn. The boys would create apps for cell phones and then make computer games. It was pretty
Cell
cool.
phone?
Yeah, it's I think for cell phones you use Java. That's it. Java, Microsoft, and Python are the big three. So for cell phone apps, you have to.
Henry?
Yeah. Hey, do any of you students, Andrew and Eric and Wendy and Min, do any of you study basic computer language, DIPO, how to program? Do you have a class like that in your school?
Yeah, I studied that.
No. I used to learn that on online. I always making games.
Okay. Dippo, would you like to do that when you finish college, finish university, like a professional game developer?
Yeah, developer.
Yeah, developer, professional game developer, like develop really cool games.
No, but what if
Yep.
your game die?
What?
Like many games, like they rise, they other games, like they go up, like they start getting famous, and then they just die after a
This is
few.
true, Henry. Yeah, they die, they crash, they're not popular anymore.
Hả?
Right. Eric, how about you? Do you learn any developing language? Like,
Yes. Yes.
but what are you learning?
Python,
Yeah,
C++,
Python's a good one. Yeah.
C++.
Uh-huh. Are you making apps or computer games? What are you working?
I only the Python and C++. I code, but what I do is making game.
That's pretty cool. I put it there so everyone. I know Python, says Andrew. Website is HTML, says Andrew. Nice.
Wait, what? Does anybody know how to code?
That's what they're saying, Henry.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Oh, Andrew, Eric, all code. How about the ladies of the group? How about Hannah? Are you learning to code anything? Python or C++?
No, I don't know Python.
Okay. The reason why all the boys are jumping in, Hannah, is because they love to code for computer games and apps. And Andrew said C++ is for Andrew said C++ is for websites. Is that right, Andrew? No, HTML. HTML, yeah. All right, you guys. So I want to start. Henry just put a bunch of responses to that thing about ancient buildings. Henry, can you read just one, please? It's in the chat so everyone can see it. I see
Okay.
25 different options here, Henry. Don't spam the chat
They're-
box with all this stuff.
They're all the same options.
It's
They
like an
all do the
encyclopedia.
same thing.
Well, don't keep
Okay.
putting the same thing.
I'm gonna read, okay? Okay.
Here we
I
go,
also
Henry. read
support
one.
the idea of keeping old buildings.
Mm.
Today I'll show you 3 reasons why you should protect the past. There are 3 reasons you should protect the past. Firstly, it is important to protect the past so that we can learn from creating a better future for other people and yourself as well.
Mm.
Secondly, another reason that you should protect and take care of these old buildings because we can improve and build a newer generation. Thirdly, the final reason why we should protect the past is to keep old buildings because if we don't keep these old buildings, then visitors won't be able to it's hard because the word is really small to my point of view. To be able to see their old favorite building. I forgot that.
All right. Good. Thanks.
The words are so small to me. I gotta change it. The words are
Henry,
small.
I have to give you a point. It's in chat. Change yourself and you to ourselves and you to us. For debate and writing, it's better to use us and we, because if you say you, someone in the debate audience or the judge is going to say, is Henry talking only to me? And so you want to use us and we to expand the whole thing to ancient buildings all over the world. Do you guys understand that? So it's best in writing not to use you guys, right?
Wait, there's been a mistake. When I paste it in, the word won't. It didn't show the symbol. I copy and paste mine. I gotta.
Hey, is Con here? I think Con, did you sign into the right one? Henry said, is anyone here? Anyone here? Con, did you finally join the Zoom group? I gotta find Con. Con, where is Con?
Wait.
Yeah, Con Yoke.
Here.
Con Yoke joined because in Zalo someone said, where is everybody? It could be you joined the wrong Zoom room. So we don't want to do that, you guys.
Excuse me, I
What? Quickly, I
How
have
do
to
I
show
share
Celeste.
this-
Henry,
how do
you're
I share
talking
my
too
screen
much.
again?
All right, Henry,
how do I share my screen
Henry.
again?
No. Okay, Henry, we have to listen
Oh,
to.
I need to show you something. I put the word won't, right? Won't right here. But for some reason it shows
Yeah.
with W. Oh, it shows up with this, even though I put this.
Yeah,
What?
but
And
you
also the
will not. Okay, that's point number 2. Henry, stop the share, please. It's will not. Will not is the better thing to use. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go back to our lesson here, Henry.
okay.
Let's take that down. Okay, so we can go back because I want Sella's performance. So let's stop the
Stop
share
sharing.
screen. Okay, thanks, Henry. So you did a great job, Henry. Don't worry. I think you did a good job. Okay. Sella, I was impressed by your work and I'd like to share that with people. So let's listen to Sella do her thing. Sella do her thing. Where is the Sella? One moment, please. Okay. Sella, here's Sella, everybody.
Hello, teacher. My name is Sarah, and this is my debate homework. Our team support the idea of preserving old or even ancient building throughout the old because I think we should preserve long architectural works. If we don't preserve those buildings, next generation will not understand all the profound meaning of this architecture or life of history. Future such as Ho Chi Minh House, Hue's Tomb, but we can build modern building any time with any design. However, we can do this way for ancient building that witness to history. That's reason why we must propaganda for everyone to develop the values of ancient building in the future. Thank you for listening.
Very nice. Sella, I really liked it. I think you did a great job. Voice is soft, so it might be difficult for some students to catch it, but you covered the main points for Sella. Let's see if I can put this. I hope this doesn't do something weird. Sometimes you guys, if I try to paste in comments, it knocks me out of Zoom, and I don't like that. So I'm going to put the comments down here. Sella, let's take a look at your comments here. And I'll paste that there. Yeah, I got it. Okay, now. Okay, here we go. We're going to just take a look at what Sella said. And these are the Sella comments. Hello, teacher. My name is Sella. Let's have someone else read them. For this one, Leon, can you read Sella's work here? I'm going to put it in blue. So you pretend you're Sella.
Okay. Hello, teacher. My name is Stella, and this is my debate homework. Our team supports the idea of preserving old or even ancient buildings throughout the old because I think we should preserve long architectural works. If we not preserve those buildings, next generations will not understand all the profound meanings of these exist. I don't know the word in
I know there's some mistakes. I'm going to change it. Like example, existing architecture. Want to try, Leon?
existing architecture or life of historic figures such as Ho Chi Minh's house, his tomb. But we can build modern buildings anytime with any designs. However, we can do this way for Asian buildings. There are witness to history. That's the reason why we must propaganda for everyone to develop the values of Asian buildings in the future.
Nice. Sella, I'm making some corrections here. So hello, teacher. My name is Sella, and this is my debate homework. Our team supports the idea of preserving old or even ancient buildings throughout the world because I think we should preserve. So you said our team, so I think we should say we think because you're on a team, right? So we think we should preserve long-lasting architectural works. If we do not preserve those buildings, let's change it to these buildings. Next generations will not all understand all the profound meanings of these existing architecture examples or the life of historic figures such as Ho Chi Minh's house, Wei's tombs, and then you could say, etc. But when we can build modern buildings anytime with any designs, this one I don't quite understand, but we can build moderns anytime, any designs. So it could be that they are not as important as ancient buildings. Okay, so you have to add that there just to make it more sense. However, we can't do this. Okay, now in debate, you guys try to not use contractions, say we cannot, because you get more force and power in your voice. Say we cannot do this for ancient buildings. There are witnesses, you could say they are witnesses to history. For that reason, we must propaganda. This was interesting, Sela. I would change propaganda as kind of a negative word. I would say for that reason, we must encourage and support everyone.
Support
Yeah,
everyone,
support.
everyone.
Nice.
Just
To develop the values of ancient buildings in the future. Nice. Henry, read it one more time, the corrected version.
read what part? Oh, the whole thing. Hello, teacher. My name is Sela, and this is my debate homework. Our team support the idea of preserving old and even ancient buildings throughout the world because we think we should preserve long-lasting
Architectural.
work. If we do not preserve these buildings, next generation will not understand all the profound meaning of these existing. What is this word?
Architectural.
Architectural.
Examples or life historic figures, such as Ho Chi Minh's house, Hughes' tomb, etc. But we can build modern buildings anytime with any design. So it could be that they are not as important as ancient buildings. However, we cannot do this way for ancient buildings. They are witnesses to history. For that reason, we must encourage and support everyone who develop the value of ancient buildings in the future.
Yeah, we cannot do this way. Do things this way for ancient buildings. Yeah, that's better. Henry, nice reading. Andrew, you raised your hand. What was the question, Mr. Andrew?
I forgot the question.
That's fine. Hey, you guys, you keep saying, what is this architectural? Henry said. Thank you, Henry. Henry said, hey, teacher, what's this architectural? We got to define this. You found it? Okay, what is it?
Architectural. kiến trúc.
Is that okay, Leon?
Yes, I know that.
You know that word. Did you know that word before class?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know that in Tuesday.
I never learned Vietnamese.
Oh, how about just architect? Do you know architect, Henry?
I heard of it.
He's the man who designs the building, or woman. A woman designs a building. So there are famous architects. They are the great designers of the buildings. My favorite recently are the Taiwanese architects. They're building really cool architecture in Taiwan. Let me show you an example of architecture. See, these are the famous architects.
Wow, image of kids reading.
I know, these are famous architects. They're only 5 years old and they design buildings.
No.
I'm just joking. I think Taipei has some really good buildings. Of course, I lived there for a year, but you guys remember this one, right? It was the tallest building, yeah.
No, I don't know.
So an architect built this building. It has Asian look to it. So we're talking about Asian ancient architecture. So if you look at these square buildings, they're just very much like buildings anywhere. But this is a
Wow.
Taipei 101.
Tallest
Asian.
building.
Wait. Can you tell me what the homework is?
It was, should we preserve ancient buildings, Henry? So preserve, take care of them, don't tear them down. So what they tried to do is they tried to make it look like an ancient building, but it's modern, so it's a good mix. That's why I'm showing it to you. But I like
Hey, it
buildings
looks-
like these.
It looks new. How does that thing look old?
Well, the style is old, Henry. But if you look at this is sort of new style here.
Teacher,
Yes. Oh,
this
look,
is the tallest.
it is the tallest, but then
Mhm.
what became the tallest to you guys? Do you remember?
Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, nice work, Andrew. Andrew, you know architecture. Dubai. Where is
Oh,
Dubai?
Dubai.
Famous building.
Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
Dubai is tall building.
I flew in there in the airplane once, and there it is.
Yes,
Andrew,
I know that. I
you
have
know
gone.
that building. Okay. The
I see
Taipei
that before.
101 was the tallest. Okay, so that's a great debate question, you guys. Let's just debate for 8 minutes or so. Do you think these buildings should just be getting taller and taller and taller? And if you want, you can put your answer in chat if everyone's
This
talking.
is the
Yeah,
Hummer.
exactly. Make it shorter.
You want
It
shorter
is,
buildings?
it is
Henry?
small.
Shorter buildings.
All right.
Shorter building. That's good.
If it's
Teacher,
small,
is
it
it the
can be broke.
Hummer?
All right, wait. Let's listen to Eric. Eric, what do you say?
If it's more tall, it can be broke.
Break in an earthquake. Chloe, what do you say?
In Shanghai, the most famous building in Shanghai is the Oriental Pearl Tower.
Oh, let's take a look. Shanghai. Most tower, is it?
No.
Hear about this tower.
Is it this one, Chloe?
The most famous
Oh,
Is it
building in Shanghai is the Oriental Pearl
Wow.
Tower.
Oriental Pill Tower. Is it
Pearl
new or
Tower.
old? Is it
Pearl
this
Tower.
one? How do you say it?
why
It's-
why the architect
It's
why,
It's not that one. You have to go on the bottom, then you see the one that has like two
this
circles.
one.
Yeah, in
Oh,
the
so it's
picture
like a
there.
video.
teacher, why the architect make the tower be in the strange shape?
Because they
Not that-
want to, they want to react against
Oriental Pearl Tower.
pearl.
Hey.
Oh, it's a pearl. I thought you said pill. So it's a pearl, Shanghai pearl. Thanks, Clay. I have to answer. Who answered that question? Was that that thing? Why do they want to make these strange shapes? Was that Eric who asked that question?
Yes.
Is this it, Chloe?
It's called the Oriental Pearl Tower.
Oriental pearl tower. That's
Shanghai
kind of difficult to make that shape with architecture. Oriental pearl tower.
It's
one.
yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah, there
Yeah.
it is. Oriental pearl tower.
Wait.
So, yeah. Now, Eric said, why would they do that, teacher? Because you guys, since the 1930s, there's this group called the Bauhaus architecture. They were from Germany and Switzerland. And this Bauhaus movement was just always making buildings that look like boxes.
Oh,
Bây
so
giờ
beautiful.
hay cho bạn
Oh.
một con mấy ngày có một câu hỏi con cũng quên câu hỏi rồi.
Boxes. Everyone
Bây
made
giờ ba nói
boxes.
con nào ba
Wait,
nói
there's
thì
a lot of
con
noise.
không tập trung
Wait,
học.
who's talking? We have to stop that talking. Okay. Boxes. Everything looked like boxes. And this went on for about 50 years. Then in the 1980s, they started to make what Chloe was talking about, pearl towers, round shapes, strange shapes, buildings that look like donut twists, right? It got really weird.
I know it.
All right, so let's go to Henry
I am
first.
saying it's
Okay, too many people are talking at the same time. Henry, you talk first, and then we'll go to Leon.
What about the Great Wall of China? It's old.
That's-
It's ancient.
Yes. but it's so
The
old.
Great Wall of China is been caused by the power of nature.
There it is. But
The Great Wall.
the Great Wall is very traditional, ancient architecture, and the Chinese will always preserve this because it's the symbol of their nation. So that's a good point. Leon, what's your
Teacher.
point? Leon, ask. Wait, we have to check with Leon here. Leon, quickly.
Well, are you going to this Great Wall of China the last time?
I've never been there. Have you been there, Eric?
No, I don't can there. I don't have money.
All right. Andrew, give us a good point. Andrew's smiling. I think he's smiling at some of these funny points. Andrew, please talk to us.
All buildings can still stand because like their like base is very stable, so like it's not like their base is wide and then it goes up gradually.
Yeah, nice. The ones that go up gradually. Let's use the word tapering like a candle, Andrew. Tapering skyscrapers to show Andrew's point. This would be a wonderful debate topic. Should cities continue to build these really big buildings? This is a good one. This one is, oh, hey, this is in Zhengzhou. This is an idea for a tapering tower, but I don't know if they actually built this, you guys. But it starts with a strong base and then it goes narrow as it goes up. And that's one way to make it safe. Hey, Leon, question, please.
Teacher, I know. Can you search the Olympia temples of Crete? It is so beautiful.
What is it?
Olympia.
Yeah. Olympia?
Yeah. Oh,
Olympia temples of Greece?
yes.
This one?
Yeah, so beautiful.
Yeah. See, that's with the original colors. They don't have these beautiful colors anymore, but that's what it originally looked like. The temple of Zeus. That's the temple of their god. Now this is what they look like.
Zeus?
But again, you guys say, should they just let this fall down or should they try to keep it in good condition, right?
This is fall down and people build it again.
Yeah. Look at these guys are the original statues have gotten really damaged, so they have to take care of these. Okay, you guys, you did a great job, but it's half an hour is what I wanted to spend on the discussion questions. I have a new topic for you, and I think you'll like it. I got this from a topics for you guys for your debate. Are you ready? I need somebody to read for me. Let me pick up one of the young ladies in our class because you boys were really interested in architecture so much. Sela, can you read for us here today's topic? Sunday debates. And Sela, can you read this part?
Sunday debate. Some teacher, parent, and researcher feel students should read a lot more than what is required at school. What is your opinion? Do you also think that you should be given more chances to read throughout the week in addition to your schoolwork? Or do you feel you have been given enough to read already and that more reading is feasible for you to do?
Yeah, okay. And then let's go to another person. Let's go to Hannah. Can you read the second part here?
If you agree that you could read more to really develop your ideas or create, teacher had to say that
Critical
Critical-
thinking skills.
thinking skills, then what types of things do you think students should be encouraged to read? In your arguments to support more reading, you could offer some examples of what are good things.
Good things to read. All right, Chloe, would you like to read this part here? Miss Chloe, who's on a different angle. Hey, Chloe.
Of course, if you do not like the idea of even more reading, Then you could argue something along the lines of educational computer games being a better chance or opportunity to learn more things such as science and math in a different way than simple doing work.
Yeah, so this is
Oh.
math on YouTube, and then these kids are reading books. So you have something on YouTube to teach you fun math versus reading from paper books. So that's the big question. Should you have to read more? I'm going to start with Andrew Nyo. Andrew, because you always have like really quick ideas forming. So we're going to skip this, and I'm going to put your ideas, and we'll put a page break here. Andrew, what do you think when teachers and schools and even your mom and dad say, hey, can you spend more time reading and less time watching YouTube videos or playing computer games? Do you think that's a good idea to make students read more?
Yeah.
Okay. Does your school have a program like that?
Do you think it is a good idea?
No, but like if the internet's gone, then there's nothing left.
So the internet is just, it's too powerful that you should get away from the internet?
Well, like what if there's no internet and then
Okay. No internet at your school?
no, like what if there's like the internet doesn't exist anymore?
Okay. I'm going to try to start did not exist anymore. What would we do? A good point, Andrew. So you have to read. We must read. All right.
I know exactly what to do.
All right, Henry, you tell us.
If there
Henry.
are no internet, I would like I rather I don't think it's a good idea to read, because if you read even more, and for some reason I just don't like reading. I just don't like reading. I am the only one that doesn't like reading.
Just don't want- Henry, I'm laughing because it's just such a quick, honest answer. I'm not laughing at you. It's just such a great answer. I just don't like reading, teacher. Henry,
True.
it's a wonderful answer because it's an honest answer, right? But you'll have to support that with good debate arguments, Henry, you know, because it gives me a headache. I can only focus for 5 minutes. I really don't like any kind of argument. So, Henry, here's your thing. For the next 2 or 3 minutes in chat, can you give me a reason why you just don't like reading? All right, don't say
Okay.
it, just write it in chat. Leon,
Okay.
what do you want to say?
If we don't have internet, I think the children we should read, because in the generation the children would have iPhone and they don't like to read so much, and I think now have the Wi-Fi, the children will not have to read anymore. They will boring.
Get boring. Do you like to read, Leon?
Yes. 50-50.
50-50. Okay. Leon, that's such a great answer. 50-50. What book do you like to read? What kind of book?
I like to read the book. I like to read Kimetsu no Yaiba.
One more time?
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
It's not a book. It's not an information book.
Is it manga?
It's a
Jap-
comic.
Comic
I
book?
read manga.
Yes, manga.
Manga. Dippo came to life. Dippo is back. Manga. Dippo, are you there?
Yeah.
Dippo, you just said yes, manga. Do you think that's serious reading?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Manga.
Why? Can you put your answer in chat? All right, put your answer in chat.
Because they like book.
All right, let's check Eric. Eric, what do you say?
I think if don't have internet or have internet, we all children also should read than read in internet because internet can have many bad information.
Well,
Dragon Ball says Mr.
25% of everyone here is Generation Alpha, except Mr. Brandon.
I know.
No, we are Gen Z.
I'm Generation Caveman. I'm so old.
Yes, but we are. But
Let's
we
let
are Gen
Hannah
Z.
talk because the boys are all talking. I would love to hear what Hannah has to say. Hannah, please.
I think if we have internet, we should read book, or if we don't have, I know if we don't have internet, we should read book. But if we have, we can read electronic library in the internet when we're busy or don't have enough money to buy the book that we want to read.
Ooh, very nice, Hannah.
Teacher,
Yes.
Henry is hamming.
Henry, something interesting in chat? Henry, you didn't spam the chat, I hope, Henry. Henry, it's like information overload. Henry, what do you got for me? What did you write? Oh my goodness, Henry, I hope this doesn't break my heart as a teacher. It's a waste of time, like playing or eating. I waste my time playing around and eating and bored. What do you mean by bored? You mean B-O-R-E-D, Henry?
Yes. There's
Okay,
two types of board. I don't know which
careful.
type of board to spell.
The one you spelled sounds like board game, so that's why I say be careful. Board game is that. So it could mean you're playing chess or checkers or some board game. So you have to be a little careful with that, Henry. All right, let's see what else.
Does anybody know this?
Yes, the Dragon Ball Z, and what else do you have? You say it's
Okay,
Dragon Ball
so
Z.
I know.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, you guys love that, but do you think
What
that's
is this?
serious reading?
Now I know he
That's a manga.
doesn't.
Conan.
Now I know he never read book.
Andrew, I was born.
love Conan.
Yeah.
Exactly, he never read book.
BC. There you go, Andrew.
For some reason, anime and like manga books are somehow popular.
Oh,
Okay.
Like
what are you
like
saying,
Attack on
teacher?
Titan. Attack on Titan.
What are you
Exactly.
saying, teacher?
Wow. Who watched Attack on Titan?
Me, violence.
Hey,
Oh, I know he's old. I know his age.
Teacher, do you like read book?
do I like to read books? I love to read books, but I'm getting kind of tired lately. I don't know why. I have to go see my doctor.
What kind of book do you read?
Oh, now this is a great question. I use the Amazon Kindle Reader. It's kind of what Hannah was talking about. You know, the Kindle Reader, it's a little tablet. And I was reading here, I'll put this in the thing here. I got Weird Stories. Weird Stories. It's a collection of hundreds of pages, and it only costs like
Oh, I
it
know
costs
it.
$3 American. You know Weird Stories?
Yes, my friends have that.
I
Okay,
only
so-
will read one, but I read I don't like it. It's read. I don't know.
It's really weird stories that were written about 70 years ago during the science fiction stories. There was another group of stories called Weird Stories about like cave people and crazy stuff like that. Some of them are good, some of them are so-so. They're a little bit too long. So I won't tell you them because they're kind of weird. And for kids, you might be like, oh, that's weird, teacher. So very nice. I was born April 29, 1966, Andrew. And so that makes me Generation X. Yeah, I'm a total Generation Xer. Nice work,
Wait.
Andrew.
Wait a minute. For some reason, why
Oh, you
are
are.
Oh, wait, I
I
have to
think-
check. What?
what if books were not created?
Then we just couldn't communicate so much, Henry.
I don't think.
All right,
it's
I want to
true.
check with you guys. Wait, I got to mute some buttons. I want to hear Mr. Min. What would you like to say?
I think we should read more
Okay.
books for learning. Because if we use our computer or phones to do it, our eyes will adjust to screen time. That is not good.
Yeah.
I rather prefer the traditional way of reading books. But I only read books and I only read non-fiction books. I don't read useless books that don't teach us, like comic books, manga, or other fiction books.
All fiction books? Oh no. Do you know Min, this is very interesting. Ray Bradbury is a famous American writer. He died about 15 years ago. He was a great science fiction story writer, but he also wrote kind of like crazy tales about the future. Ray Bradbury wrote Fahrenheit. Do you guys know the Fahrenheit book?
No. Yeah. I know.
Who knows it? Fahrenheit.
But in fiction books, I rather prefer novel books.
Let me show you Fahrenheit. Do you guys know the Fahrenheit book? Someone in our class read this. It's Ray Bradbury, Fahrenheit 451.
Yes, you have give I in American English.
What is this?
In your soul, man.
And do you know what this book is about,
What
man?
is this?
It is about people, all the government in the world burn all the books to make
They burn all the books.
Stupid.
So yeah, everyone stays stupid because they didn't read books. So Min, that's what you're saying. Like all fiction is bad, but come on, some fiction is great.
But not all fiction is bad.
Yes.
Not all fiction is bad.
Teacher, can I ask you a question?
All right.
Teacher,
Who wants to ask?
Show me.
can
Wait, I
I
have
ask
to go.
you?
Is that Andrew?
No, me.
Who's me? Oh, Eric. Okay, yeah, please, Eric, go ahead.
What do you think the book will be in the future in 2050?
Hey, let's see, 2115, 100 years from now? I don't know. Maybe you just go like this, you snap your finger, and then this voice starts talking to you, and you can see the words, they're just in the air, and then you actually see the people in like a movie, so you can read like a movie, and it's just there in an empty room, and you don't even need goggles. It's just all there on the walls, right?
It's going to be modern.
Yeah, very modern, and you really feel like you're in that world, but you're still reading at the same time, so your brain is working.
Wait,
Yeah.
I guess. By the way, do you guys know what the first real reading was? Can I give you that as an idea? Because you guys are pretty intelligent. And so I want to show you the Lascaux cave paintings. If you think about it, this was the first writing. Lascaux cave paintings. You guys, these paintings were from about 38,000 years ago. This really is the first writing and reading because each of these pictures tell a story. Do you guys know the cavemen put these in southern France? They put these images on the walls of Lascaux Cave.
I learned about them.
Yeah, so you guys, these pictures tell a
That's
story.
bison.
Yeah, bison hunting, how to hunt bison safely. And so they thought if they
It's like an
Real
old
bison.
Now, did you know the thing about this? They find little damage. It means the hunters were throwing spears at it to practice. So it's a form of communication.
like in the 100 ago, people draw it on the cave.
Yeah. So there they are. I mean, they did this for hundreds of years, and they have marks here where they were throwing spears at the things. So it's kind of like a form of writing because that style of picture writing goes to make Egyptian hieroglyphics. And you guys know the
I
thing.
know.
Yeah. It's the writing they carve on
There it
the
is.
pyramid. So
Picture writing.
Yes, in pyramids is lots of.
So that's a form of reading. Andrew, what would you like to say?
Wait,
Wait,
can we
wait,
go back?
Andrew. Go back. Okay. Go back to the cavemen.
Go back to
Andrew?
like all the pictures.
All the pictures in general. Okay, so all the cave pictures. This one?
Why are those drawings so scary?
Why are they so scary?
No, they're not scary because in Egyptian, it's
They are
the
about
people is like that.
they are the life of
is
the one carved on the pyramid walls recording the lives of the king in the pyramid.
But Andrew, you know what's interesting, Andrew, is Andrew, you say they look scary because this Egyptian culture was absolutely obsessed or thinking all the time about death. So when you look at those characters, Andrew, they say you meet those characters after you die, and if you're not a good person, they will weigh your soul. This guy especially, he has your heart and a feather. Do you know that story? Yeah.
Soul against a feather, I think.
Yeah, so his name was Thoth.
They weigh your heart against the feather of truth.
Thoth, yeah. You guys know Thoth. You guys are
Yeah.
advanced. You know everything. Here's Thoth. Thoth would come to you, and if you were not a good person, he would not give you the key to go to heaven.
It is the god of
Yeah, he's scary. Thoth is really scary, you guys. He would hold your heart in this bowl, and if your heart was weighed against a feather and your heart was heavier than the feather, it means you don't get to go to heaven. So they are really scary, Andrew. They're like bad dream figures. But some researchers say, yeah, in your dreams you mix animals and people all the time, so they're really scary images.
But I think
Teacher, this is a link of a song about Egyptian.
But I think this got be in the mummies in some China building.
Right. Hey, you guys, we have to ask the ladies what they think about all of this craziness. So let's go to D. D, can we hear from you? Because the boys are really interested in mummies, and Sophie, the boys are so interested in mummies. Sophie, do these Egyptian things, are they interesting for you? Mummies and ancient writing. Does this sound interesting, Sophie?
No, a mummy is a dead body, not your mom.
Of course, that's an old joke, man. They have a joke. I want my mommy. You want your mummy? But wait, let's ask some others. D, are you there?
Yes.
D, do you think the Egyptian writing is interesting?
I think.
Because the boys seem to love it. Can I ask you a question then, D? Can you give us your opinion of reading? Do you think you should read more?
I think is really good, but I think read on the internet or iPad will spend less money than buy a book. So I think use internet to learn is good to read.
Okay. All right, I couldn't catch the other part. Let me ask another person though, because we have to get everybody to hey, Lucy, are you there? Lucy.
Yes.
Hey, Lucy, what do you think about reading more if your teachers or your mom and dad said, Lucy, you have to read more? What do you think about this?
I think read is sometimes read is have many colors, but sometimes read I think it's very boring.
Okay. What is boring? Science, math, anything?
I don't know, but that's many work, and I think that's very boring. But I know that give me many colors.
You and Henry are very honest, so I like your honest opinion. Remember, pronounce it honest, honest opinion. And that's fine, Lucy, because it's a debate class, all right? So it's okay to give an honest opinion, I think. How about Chloe? Chloe, what do you think about this idea if they said, Chloe, you have to read more and more?
I think we have to I think we have to read more, because if we read more, then you will become smarter, and you'll find out more things about others, about like things you don't know yet.
Yeah.
And like you should read math and science and English books, so that when you go to school, then you already know everything and you don't have to the work's gonna be easy for you.
Nice work, Chloe. And Chloe, you know, I was talking to the other class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Do you remember, Chloe, we were talking about students who cannot focus?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have students who cannot focus, it's good if they read at home first. And then when they go to school, they'll catch more because they have an attention problem, right? So to explain that to you guys here, let me go to Google and use the translator because it's a difficult idea we did in the other class. But you guys, do you know this one? Attention deficit disorder. And this is maybe difficult Vietnamese. So maybe you guys have heard this because you say, oh, one of the boys in our class has this problem. He cannot focus. And so do you guys know this one?
Attention deficit disorder.
And then in
Rối loạn thiếu
Vietnamese,
tập trung.
Rối loạn thiếu tập trung.
yeah.
Rối loạn thiếu tập trung.
Does anybody, do you know that expression? Andrew,
Yeah.
you know it? Do you have any boys in your class or girls in your class who have that problem? They just can't focus on their schoolwork?
Yeah, because
I think my little brother.
My little
have.
brothers. Yeah. My
I have.
Wait, Dippo, you have it?
Yep.
Dippo, is it easier for you then to read the Japanese manga because you can see the pictures with it?
It shouldn't really
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you know, that's one reason why, you know, Dippo was arguing for manga cartoon books are good. He maybe needs the pictures to help him really understand. So, Dippo, I was the same way when I was 6 or 7. I couldn't focus on my schoolwork. And so, picture books about war, I know it sounds terrible, but like World War II, airplanes from England, Japan, Germany. I love those
Teacher.
pictures. Yes, Leon.
In my class, there are 35 students, and they are 27 people.
Yeah.
This
And so many of the students have that attention deficit problem.
yes, my friend, 27 students.
Wow. So yeah, it's a big problem, you guys. So there are ways to get the students to focus more. But let's ask Andrew's opinion. Andrew, what would you like to say about all this?
wait, did Leon say 27 people in his class have ADHD?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Leon, you said there are 35 people in your class, but 27 have ADHD?
Yes, they are not focused. They are talking,
Yeah.
write letter, and teachers say they are not focused.
Okay, but you know, ADHD is kind of a serious problem. It sounds like maybe they just have some talkative students in class, Leon. You know, ADHD is like you have to take medicine for it and really start focusing, right? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Eric. Sorry, go ahead, Andrew.
Của anh à?
Andrew was curious about that problem. Eric, what do you have to say about that attention deficit thing and reading? Eric always has good ideas. Eric, can you hear me?
Moments.
Yeah.
Henry, how
Yeah.
about you guys?
Hmm?
This attention deficit problem, do you see it in your school?
No.
No, okay. How about Eric?
No,
No,
My
okay.
school
Because
don't
this is
have.
why I wanted to connect it. If you read more, you need more chances to get the information. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. All right, you guys. So are you ready for the homework? I'm going to show you it one more time because we're almost finished for today.
Oh,
Yes.
We did so much stuff today, you guys. It's amazing. Okay, first of all, we were saying, should you read more? And so we started to write
Ngừng lại
all
tay.
of these ideas. Who can read for us? Andrew, can you read all of this for us? Let me just take out some of it because some of it, like that book, Ray Bradbury, isn't so important like that. All right. Okay, here we go. Mr. Andrew Nyo, if you can read, wait 1 second. And let me put on the share screen. I highlighted it all in blue for you so that the students really understand what we're going to do. Okay, there you are, Andrew. Start up here, and there's the question.
Do you think it is good for students to
read even more? If so, what should they read? Andrew, what if the internet does not exist anymore? What would we do? We must read. Henry, if we read more, well, I just don't like reading. Leon, if we do not have internet, children should switch to reading. This generation of iPhone users do not like reading. 50-50 support for reading. Comics book, manga. Tibbo, manga is serious reading. Eric, if there was no internet, then children should change to reading. With books, we do not get bad information. Anna, have internet or we do not have internet, we should read books. Electronic libraries are also a good option because we do not have to spend money on books. Read stories. Mid, I think we should read more books for learning. If we use computers only, there is too much screen time. This can damage our eyes. Very nice, man. You use traditional books and useless books. All fiction books. D, I think reading more is good, but Lucy, sometimes I think it's very boring. Honest opinion. Chloe, I think we have to read more because we will become smarter and we find out a lot of things we do not know yet. English, math, and science are especially important. Students who cannot focus.
Yeah, let me finish that thought, Andrew. This was
Nico,
yeah, Dippo.
many students, maybe.
Dippo, I say maybe Dippo because I helped you with this idea, Dippo. Students who cannot focus can benefit. Benefit, you guys, great word to learn and debate. Benefit from.
Yeah. You have shown in American English.
What?
What?
You have shown this word in American English.
What word?
Benefits.
Benefits, you know it?
Yes.
Well, it means good things, right?
Yes. Yes. But Henry want to talk.
Did I teach that to you or did another teacher teach you that?
No, I have my mom teach me.
Benefit.
Oh, your mom, she got a good.
Lợi ích.
There it is, you guys.
Lợi ích.
So, loik,
Lợi ích.
okay. Benefits,
What
good
eat?
things. Benefits are Henry's learning Vietnamese. Teacher.
Can
It means-
you click chat? I send you something.
all right, let me-
I kind of spammed it.
Oh, Henry's
I'm good at spamming. This is
Yeah,
the beginning of what I wrote. I only wrote one paragraph so far.
Okay, one paragraph. I gotta check this. This better
I
not be.
still have
super
more
spam.
paragraphs to go. I
Oh.
still have 4 more paragraphs to go.
All right, you guys, actually, this is pretty good. I'm going to copy what Henry wrote here because this gets you started with all this vocabulary about different kinds of books. Now, Henry, are these your own ideas or did you just get these off of like Google? Where did you get all these ideas?
So,
It's huge.
most of the ideas I got from myself. I got comics, manga, horror, fantasy. I got it myself, and science fiction. The rest
Okay.
I got AI.
Now, you guys, of course, I'm going to make a Word and PDF file of this for you to help you get some ideas. But Henry, you actually did a really nice thing for your classmates. He got you all this vocabulary.
Teacher shouldn't.
What's that?
It's supposed to be
You
shouldn't.
write wrong.
What? Like he
Should not?
should? What? One more time. Henry, we've got that's the same statement. That's the same. Henry, you spam this. Stop spamming. It's all the same thing over and over. Why are you doing that? Is it because you're making a mistake?
I
This is
wait too long. Yeah, I made a mistake, so I resent it.
Oh, all right. You're not doing it to be like fun. You're just making a mistake. Okay, poor Henry. Have your brother help you with that. Okay, your
My
brother's
brother?
he's a cool guy. Is he there? Say, hey, brother, can you help me so I don't spam all the time? All right, so I'm just going to put some of these Henry ideas there because he put comic, manga, horror, fantasy, science fiction, romance novels. He just did a great job, even though he spammed. He did a great job of giving you some vocabulary, okay? So I think it's a good contribution, Henry. All right. All right, so of course I'm going to copy this for you, and so also in Zalo I'm going to put the homework one more time because kids always say, "Teacher, what is the homework?" Do you think you guys should be given more reading each week to do what Chloe said, to really expand your thinking. Chloe, thank you so much for that. That was really good. So you go into class and you're better prepared for a science or math. And we connected to that to kids who have an attention problem. It's really important because they need to do what's called a preview. You study before you go in the class, and it helps you focus a little bit more. So you're not just like daydreaming in class and acting crazy. Hey, Andrew, got a question before we go.
No, but like if students read books, then if they go into class, then it'll just be like revision for them.
It will be what, Andrew? It will be
Revision.
Yeah, revision. Now, do you think revision is a good thing, Andrew?
Yeah.
Because you say revision, but you know, there's a more accurate word, Andrew, and it's a great point, by the way. Preview. This one English school in Japan, it's called Eon. They're the same people who do Eon Mall. They have Eon language schools in Japan. And Eon language
Oh,
schools
I
uses
know Eon
preview.
language schools.
Yeah,
My
do they have
friends
do they have
over
Eon
there.
in Japan? Do they have Eon in Vietnam?
Yes.
Oh,
Eon,
okay.
not Eon language school.
So Andrew, previewing is, they have a lot of students whose English is not very good. So they say you've got to preview the lesson before you come to class so you can catch more things. Have you heard about that, Andrew? Because in the Japanese language class, a lot of old people like to take the class and they go, I don't understand what the teacher from Canada is saying. I don't understand anything. And Canadian
Andrew
people-
left.
Oh,
Andrew.
Andrew, have to go now.
All right, you guys, you have to go. All right, you guys, let's finish for today then. And of course, I'm going to make a copy of this. So let me say goodbye to you one by one. I would love to keep chatting with you guys because you have great ideas. Today, you guys were amazing. You have great
I
ideas.
listened to ideas myself.
Boys were talking a lot. So I want Sophie
Yeah.
and Lucy
Comics
and
manga?
Hannah, Wendy.
Joe.
You guys, I promise, well, next week, you guys get to talk more, okay? So I promise. Leon, what's your last word?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay,
Last
everyone.
verse is bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Eric. Nice work,
Bye-bye.
Chloe. Hippo, very good.
Bye,
Wendy,
teacher.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Ty. Bye-bye, Eric. Great work. Bye-bye, Wendy and T and